Let us try to remember Maxwell's relations by using a method which is very helpful in memorizing the Maxwell's relations. And for that, all the four variables used in Maxwell relations may be written as uh, P for first, that means first variable pressure, and S for second variable, that is entropy, and T temperature for third variable, and then volume is will be fourth variable, but we will write in this order, that is first, second, third, and fourth. And for that, you can just mark their number. This is first number, this is second number, and this is third number, and this is fourth number. So we will write these variables in this order anti-clockwise in the equations. But two of the equations are negative, and to mark those negatives, we we consider that if the equation will start with the some one number 1, then it will be negative, and if it starts with entropy, it will be positive, and if it is starting with the volume, then it will be negative, and it starts with temperature, then it will be positive equation. Now to write down the equations, we can write firstly the structure of equation, that is, for first equation I can write partial derivative equal to this way, and for second you can write down in the same way, equal to, then we have to insert the variables only, like this. Third equation will be so here we will be having four equations, four Maxwell relations, and let us start by putting these variables here. We will start from pressure, entropy, volume, and temperature, but the equation will be started with these numbers. So first equation will start with pressure. Let me put here pressure P, then we have to put entropy, then volume, and temperature. Since this equation is starting with P, which is negative, so I have to put here negative sign. Now for second equation, we'll start with this number 2, that is entropy. Next volume, next temperature in cyclic order, then pressure. It is starting with S, which is positive, so this equation will be positive. Next equation will start with number 3, that is temperature, so we'll write T here, then cyclically it is pressure, then it is entropy, then it is volume. It is starting with 3 number, which is positive, so we'll put positive sign here. Then last number is 4, that is volume. I will put volume here, then temperature cyclically anti-clockwise, then pressure and entropy. It is starting with V, which is 4 number and negative, so I have to put negative sign here. Now in Maxwell's relations, we have 4 variables and 2 of them remain constant. Therefore in first equation here, pressure is changing with entropy, therefore volume will remain constant, and here temperature is changing with volume, therefore entropy will remain constant. In second equation, entropy is changing with volume, therefore this temperature will remain constant here, and here pressure is changing with temperature, therefore this volume will remain constant. In this equation, temperature is changing with pressure, so this entropy will not change, that will remain constant. Here volume is changing with entropy, therefore this pressure will remain constant. And in last equation, volume is changing with temperature, therefore this pressure will remain constant. And here entropy is changing with pressure, therefore temperature will remain constant. So these are the four Maxwell relations, and it is quite easy way to write down all these equations. So thank you very much for watching and learning to remember Maxwell's relations in quick way.